You could probably hold some.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today? I pulled out a recorder. Why do I have a recorder, you might be asking? That's for me to know, and you to find out at a later point in time. Welcome on in, Random. Welcome on in, Teeners. Welcome on in, Mellow. Welcome on in, Cutie. How's everyone doing today? On this fantastic Music Monday. I'm going to be playing this recorder for a while. I have no idea how to play a recorder. Mind you, it has been probably 10, maybe 12 years since I've touched a recorder at all. Crazy. I know, right? Anyway, we're not going to be touching that anymore tonight. I got to relearn how to play this thing for, work. Which sounds really stupid, but it's true. I've got to learn how to play the recorder for work. For music stuff. I have been entrusted to make a really terrible song using a recorder. And I was asked, can you do it? I was like, oh, I will never pass up on an opportunity to make some really trash music. So in my free time, I've been learning how to play the recorder again. A couple days ago, I relearned how to play Hot Cross Buns on it, because I was like, oh yeah, no, we're starting from ground zero with this. Anyway, welcome on in, everyone. He's alive after 20 very real years. This is very true. Also, congrats, Random, on being first, and Teeners for being second. Welcome on in, guys. I think, without further ado, we can probably just go ahead and jump into this. Right? Right? Fire intro? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad people thought that it was a fire intro. Sorry, I'm closing down some tabs very quickly. Y'all are probably wondering why I'm a little late to stream. I was trying to get a new instrument loaded up. Turns out I bought it and then realized it does not work with Pro Tools. I am so stupid. I am 100% stupid for not checking beforehand. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's go and let's jump right into the music making. Emphasis on I was going to start with a new track, but now that we don't have anything that I was going to like get excited for, I'm just going to go ahead and open up a project file to continue working on, which I kind of forget which project file I was going to look at. I don't remember. It was for work. Hang on, let me quickly take a look at my spreadsheet here. I think it might have been, hang on, I think I know which one it was. That was one to look at. This one. Why are you in the cloud? Don't save. We'll come back to that later. My keyboard is having a stroke. Oh, don't worry. My laptop computer has a stroke all the time, so I don't use it anymore. Let's go and let's pause the music very quickly, because as much as I love Until We Meet Again from Inside My World, we are not going to be focusing on that. We've got some music that we need to write. I think this track was one of the ones I need to look over, and I think I had another one. Yes. Was it this? I think it might have been Gardens of Calliope that I also need to look up. I don't remember. Let's take a listen to this very quickly, though, because I remember being on the fence about this one. Tonight we're going to be doing a mixture of Project Event and Project Protocol stuff. Just so everyone's on the same page. First off, we're starting with Project Event, though, so I can work on some music, and then we'll dive into the work that I really need to dig my heels into, which is Project Protocol. Do we bring the strings back at all? We do. They do run throughout the song. Okay. I just want to make sure of that. Also, thank you for the lurk, Mellow. Sorry, I'm looking at my briefing right now for what I need the recorder for. I gotta make 5 renditions of the same thing. Okay. I have to spam some keys for them to work. Okay, that's interesting. Define spam some keys. Like, press it down several times in order just to get 1 keystroke? Okay. I'm still a fan of that. I think there's I did want to infuse more string into the soundtrack, and I think this is a good place to start. But it would also like a little bit of flute, if we can. I had crackers and meat and cheese. Okay. How much did you have, Mello? Work, I have to spam, don't I? Clicks letter 20 times. Honestly, that was a bit of a problem that I was having with my laptop. Just like if I were to hit keys, like I think it's specifically like the I and the L for some reason, and the W. Those are the ones that just stopped working. Lunchable? Oh, Mellow. Okay. I will accept this because a Lunchable is a mediocre meal. We'll say that. I'm not gonna say it's like the best meal, but it's it is in fact a meal. Okay. Is this my? Remind me again. Is this my flute? Half one because I tripped while eating and walking. Oh, Mellow. It is 9:05. Mellow, do you need food sent your way? It's very loud right now. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit this in the mix very well, but I do like the idea of having it. I'll eat properly Wednesday. Mellow, there's a whole day in between now and Wednesday. I will not allow this. I will not accept this, Mellow. We'll have to put a compressor on it, but I do like the idea of it. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get this recorded, because I did want something more, I did want another layer added onto this track. I know I already implemented the song into the into the game. I want... Actually, which one is this? Experiments? Is this Experiment Whimsy? Oh, yeah. No, sorry. It's been implemented since May or March 27th. I will replace it then. I'll have to replace it. Because I do really want more elements being brought into this. And I would like a nice counter melody / harmony type beat. It might even pair well with this segment right here. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to play it by ear. I'm making an analog horror. Don't ask me how one of the lines are, freedom of speech is dead. I'm just watching it rot. You know, honestly, I feel like not a whole lot of context is needed for a line like that. Okay, let's start off with that. That's gonna go right here, I want to say. We're just sort of freeballing right now. We're trying to see like what we can create and what we can come up with. I'm really trying to stay off that high B and anything above it, because that's where we start to reach some issues. That compressor's... that is working overtime. I can see it going all the way into the red here. That's okay. As long as it's doing its job. Okay, I do like this, but we're gonna have to redo it. Because it's not timed properly. Let's go ahead and start from here. And I'll eat properly again on Friday because I get paid by then. But hang on, I'll get back to that in a second. Nope, not liking that. Had ideas. Actually, I did have an idea there that I really liked. Well, I asked a friend if I could hang out with them on Wednesday, so with that, I'll be paying because I invited them to hang out. While I usually agree with that, Mello, it's also, are you financially able to take that on? Is that something you are able to financially afford? Because it seems like you're really trying to stretch your budget right now. That's my concern. That is my concern. Okay, what idea did I have? Da 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 da. It's an idea, but I'm not liking it too much. Try the gun. Try this one more time. There we go. That's it. That's it. We do gotta go over here very quickly, and we gotta hear this out. Yeah, because that's really strong. That's incredibly strong for just, like, not a whole lot of change. Because there's a point where it just hits the no return and it just sounds... Ugh. I'm too bisexual for this. That's a great quote. I have a budget of 100 because a friend paid me for helping them move their dorm room stuff around. I mean, you can have... Okay, I'm going to assume that because it's budget that you were paid more for the job, Mello. And that you're not using the money that you just got and turning it around and using it on other people. Right. Right. That's not what we're doing. A jester says that. You know what? That's pretty fitting. Don't shrug me, Mello. I'm going to take that as that is what you're doing, and I don't recommend it. Okay, I kind of needed that open. Did I just close that window entirely? I did. Misclick. Misclick. Give me that back. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm gonna try something here. Give me a second. Whoa, don't move. Do not move. This is not Willow's actual personality. She's just tired. You know what? I feel that. I also get snippy at people whenever I get tired. Guys, are we liking that? Like, just this part right here. Or are we liking it with just the piano? Because I'm liking it more with the piano than I am with the, than with the flute. I'm liking it more with just the piano. I'm going to go ahead and take this out for now. Okay, now my whole screen is having a stroke. I think that might be a problem, cutie. I think that might be a problem. To be fair, if I'm in need of a friend hangout, and if I gotta spend money, then I'll spend the money. And, well, they may not be thinking I'm gonna do it, but I know she's craving wings, ice cream, and things that... Wait, hang on. If I'm in need of a friend hangout, and if I gotta spend money, then I'll spend the money. And, well, they may not be thinking I'm gonna do it, but I know she's been craving wings, ice cream, and things. like that, and I want to treat her. Mello, who are you treating? Who are you treating, Mello? Is this a friend? Time is also, it's almost 11 p.m. Where the forensic are you? My legit reaction. Sorry, I was late because I was trying to figure out issues. No, stop. Mello. She's a friend and only a friend. Sure, Mello. Sure. Why did this room specifically need a key? Opens the cafeteria. Oh, that explains a lot. What is happening over here? If you say so, Mello. If you say so. Chat, let it also be known. I went into Ali's stream earlier and I said, okay, we're gonna do this one more time because everyone's been on my ass about this. So I asked Ali's Magic 8 Ball, do I ask out this girl? And the Magic 8 Ball responded with without a doubt. So I did it. I sent her a message. We'll see if she actually responds or not. You guys win. Well, I should say the Magic 8 Ball wins. You guys are really pressing my ass on yesterday for that. So congratulations. You got what you wanted. Will she respond? No idea. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll just make a compilation of time going, It happens more frequently than you think. Even at work, I'm like, I don't have a crush on her. That doesn't mean I don't like someone else. I'm just a distant memory to that person, I think. I haven't had a real connection with that person in years. Okay, Mello. And of course Mello goes into lurk immediately. Holy shit, Yar. Why on earth you guys are so invested in that, I have no idea. Honestly, let's be real here. The chances of her saying yes are kind of low. But I mean, hey. Shoot 100% of the shots you don't take or something, whatever that means. Or you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Doing silly things at work? Like fun? Yeah, I was in a meeting with my coworkers. I was in a meeting with one of my or I should say not with one of my coworkers, with a few of my coworkers, as we were doing our end of day check on everything and like wrapping up our statistics for the day, so we could send it off to our clients. We were all winding down, and one of my coworkers leaves. Everyone's like, "Wow, he'll be missed." I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, he just hates us." I'm like, wow, so he hates us. Like, he doesn't want to be in the same call with us. Mind you, he's in the same row, like just down a couple chairs, so he can hear it. He didn't get it? Foo? I didn't. No. I don't get the fun reference. It seems like it should be referenced, but I don't get it. It's not clocking for me. Okay. I am liking this new edition though. Let me hear it again just to make sure in context. Let's go. Let's move these both up. Oh no! You're getting banned, cutie. You're getting banned. These are the same coworkers that do that on a regular basis, mind you. The same coworkers that'll just be like, fun. You're getting banned. Anyway, let's see this again, because I wasn't paying attention. It's muted. How about we don't mute that so we can actually hear it? Welcome back, Mello. So you wanna tell us about this girl? I think I've brought it up before. Is this the same girl? But ex-situationship, basically? I see. I see. Well, I think you left at a convenient time, Mello, because I lore dropped and I lore dropped and it's kind of embarrassing. I think, yeah, what this really needs is just that piano. Just the piano. I don't want it being clouded up by anything else. The girl I'm hanging out with, yeah, I did have a crush on her before, but then again, I've had a crush on most of my female friends. Interesting. Very interesting. Do I? Okay, I actually don't know if I like it being that low. Yeah, that's better, because it rings out a lot nicer, too. She knows, too. And so do basically all the girls I've had crushes on. I'm friends with the majority of them, but my ex-situationship, fuck. You know, I think of all the people I've had crushes on, I am not friends with, I think 2 people. Only 2 people I'm not friends with anymore. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure if one of them knew I had a crush on them, but it was definitely like we were very close, and it was very questionable at times if we were or weren't together. I won't say any more on that. That one actually hurt. That one stung. But a situationship. You know what, Mello? I'm in the same boat as you. Don't worry. Don't worry. No, time, sir, father. I've been having dreams of her. I haven't spoken to her in forever. Honestly, Kitchen robbery? Yes. Kitchen robbery time. Kitchen robbery time, cutie. I will not make any further comments on this. Oh, but I love the tree ambiance coming in. It's so beautiful. Popcorn? You're making popcorn? I really want popcorn. I actually have been like really craving popcorn. Guys, I will not lie to you. Freshly popped popcorn is my favorite snack of all time. I am a fiend for that. And maybe it's just because I grew up in the movies and I really like going to go see movies that it became my favorite snack as a result. But man, I want popcorn so bad right now. And not like microwaved bagged popcorn. I'm talking about like actual like kernels in the pot. Yeah, kernels in the pot type of popcorn. Don't worry, I'll share. Perfect. I'll just reach into my walls and grab some. And grab some, cutie. Okay, honestly, I'm liking that quite a bit. But before I commit to anything, I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit overnight. I'm going to export this. I'm going to send it to my phone, and I'm going to listen to it on the way home, on the way to work tomorrow, just to confirm that I actually do like this, and it's not just like a spur of the moment thing. I have another track that I need to look at. Where is it? What is the file name? I believe it's Stories Come to Life. Yeah, that one's marked for review. Where is that one? I don't even remember how long it's been. There it is. Save changes, please. We've worked a bit on it. Is someone playing? No, it's not. Okay, good. I thought I had a video playing. He remembers I'm in his walls. I've been hearing the little scurries. I'm assuming that's you, cutie. Okay. All right, this one. Oh, I remember. This one I was having issues with. Let's take a listen very quickly. Just remember where we are with this track, because it's been a hot second since I've listened to this. I want to make sure this is good before it goes into the into game. The scurries are me pacing, father. All right, all right. You know what? That's fair. I'll put that back down to 0 very quickly. I need to get better at mixing my mix for streaming services. I need to hit -14 on average. And I keep forgetting that, and I keep going for like -20. And so my mixes sound really quiet whenever they export to Spotify, and I keep having to kick myself to do better. This shows how much of a shitty person I am? What are you talking about, Mello? What makes it say that? This is what's really tossing me right here. I don't even remember tossing this in. Where did you come from? Also, why are these all in a folder? Where did you come from? Where is this bus going? Hold up 1 second. Hold up 1 second. What is going on? What on earth is going on? Why is there distortion on a random folder with a bunch of sends on half the tracks? What is this about? They're not even doing anything. They're all at 0. They're all muted. So what's the point in this? They are all muted, right? I'm not seeing any of them move. Bro, I'm at 1%. I'm gonna camp downstairs for a bit. Honestly, go for it. Charge that phone up. If you need to leave stream to charge your phone up, that's completely okay, cutie. Hang on, I gotta figure out what is this? There's stuff in here. What is this? I remember. I remember now. I remember now. I was working on a Dante's project thing with friends. And we made this little thing. I forgot that I had this here. I don't know why I tossed it in this project file, but we did this about like 2 weeks ago or something. What the Finns family friendly, funny. What the Finns family friendly, funny, fantastic fish facts. That's a mouthful and a half. Let me hear this again, because I haven't heard this in a while, but I remember it sounding cool. I think. I actually don't know anymore. Nope, I guess everything's just muted. Why is everything muted? Oh, okay, okay. Hang on. I found out. No, I don't want to record anything. I just want to hear this transition. Yeah, we were working on a transition piece for something coming up for Dante's project, which I've been kind of quiet about on my channel. Because I've been like working really hard in the background. Mind you, okay, this is something that I've been working on that has been taking up my lunch breaks for the past 2 months or so. About. But I promise you, word on that project will start when I'm able to like bring up traction. Because it will be something that's like being worked on the channel. It will be shown on the channel. But as of right now, I'm being a little hush-hush about it. Because I've got a lot of stuff related to that project that's currently not like set in stone, and every day I'm actively working on it. So unfortunately I can't share it right now, but when I am able to share it, I will gladly share with you guys what Dante's project is and where we're going with that. But yeah, okay. Okay. I remember now why this was such a problem. Go ahead and get rid of all these sends because we don't need them. Today in my co-op PE class, I legit had to lay on the floor. My pulse annoyed me that bad. One of those days. Honestly, I don't... well, I was about to say PE annoyed me, but in all honesty, I don't think I had a problem with PE. I was one of the fastest kids in my class, I will say that, but it was not fun. I was not, like, avidly into PE. I did it. I did well in it, but I didn't really try. Wonder where I would have gone if I tried. Guess we'll never find out. Okay, now that we got rid of all that, we can hear this again. We can see where this is going. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Anything over here we can get rid of as well. I believe that's you. Get rid of you. Okay, let's try this now. I know I was messing around with stuff, but I don't remember what I was trying to do. I'm still trying to chase that ideal sound for this. I do really like this sound though, but I don't know if it fits. I'm really going back and forth on this one. Chat, you're gonna need to help me out here. Does this melody actually work on this? This right here. Asthma in PE class and a pulse that speeds up after simple flights of stairs. I have asthma too. I have really bad asthma. The cold always bothers me anyways. Dude, the cold is when I feel like the most shortness of breath. It actually sucks. I actually hate the cold with a burning passion. Okay. Question is, do I want this to stay as is, or do I want to bring this back one? I'm hearing stuff. I'm hearing ideas go through my head right now. I want like I want something, but I also don't. I'm going back and forth on it. Okay, that's pretty awesome. I am really, I'm liking this track, but also, I really want to use the original instrument on this. What is it? Is it this one? It sounds so good, but I'm afraid that I'm overusing it. Like, just listen to this on the melody instead very quickly. Hang on, rewind that very quickly. I really like it. I really like how it sounds, and that's the problem. I'm afraid that I'm overusing this instrument in particular. That when this instrument's being played, because it's in every single song of the soundtrack, I think it's even like the main melody of every single song in the soundtrack, which is a problem because we need diversity. We need extra like textures and like qualities of the soundtrack, because mind you, this isn't the only area of the game. This is just the hub, which is supposed to be just like a basic area where people like congregate and run around. We have, I believe this is the fifth track. This is the fifth track going into the hub. And every single one has it. So like, for example, we have this track. There it is. Same instrument. We have this one. There it is again, playing the main melody. We have this one right here. There it is again, playing the main melody. And then we have this one, which I think is the first track to not have it. But you see my problem. You see my problem here of just like, we need more diversity. We need more textures. We need more tools in our arsenal besides just using the same cop-out instruments, which is why I'm having such a problem with this instrument. I really like it, but unfortunately, I can't have it. I'm not going to throw it in every single track because unfortunately, it can't be in every single track. Like we have... Right now, I have 2 other segments of the game that I need to be working on, and I don't want this instrument in either of those. Wait, Jerson and news reporters interact. He tried to kill Stargate at some point. Why are my headcanons coming true? What the hell? Is that true? Is that confirmed now in Happy Happy lore? I tried to kill Stargate at some point. Interesting. Very interesting. Which instrument was it? It wasn't this one. It's fine. It's a fine instrument, but I just don't want to use it. It's got too much Subnautica in it. Which I guess is good if we're doing an underwater level, but right now this is not going to fit. This instrument in particular is not going to fit in the soundtrack. I do have a briefing that I think it could fit, but it will not be until late game. Late game. It's that's hard to explain, but that'll be the term that I use. But I need to fall in love with this melody right now. Because for some reason, I'm just like, yeah, it's good, but I feel like it could be better. And I think that's partially because of what it's surrounded by. But I like it. It's good. I want to be a forensic scientist. Forensic, you say? Throw myself? Why are you gonna throw yourself, Mello? What's up? What's going on? Because I'm a shitty person. Well, okay, my question is why are we assuming this? What's the context of this? Because maybe it's not as clear as it seems. Okay, part of me really wants to include this one bit. I need to try it out at least. Where is it? Okay, this right there. But I'm looking for something else. It is. I sent you a DM. Oh, but it's like paragraphs. Okay, give me a quick second and I'll take a look at it. I'm looking for something in particular. Is that it? Now? I don't know. Should I be looking at it now? I don't know. This right here. I'm talking about my OC Widow. That's how you spell Widow. Cool beans. Guess what? They're my OCs. My name choice. I'll be back at like 10. Okay. I'm a little concerned right now, but all right. I need 32. 32? Yeah, I believe it's 32. Oh, is that gonna work? Yes! Yes! Okay. Sorry, I got really excited over that for no reason. That's gonna go up. Wrong one. You're gonna go down. Okay. How does that sound in context of everything? Okay. What's the other clap sounds? Let's try that one. I don't like the loud clapping sound, but I'm gonna go stress clean. Okay. I will accept this because you were cleaning. Yes. Yes. Sorry, I got really excited over getting that pattern correct. What else could it be? What are my other options here? Maybe that? I do not know. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. Yeah, that's not terrible. And what I wanted to do was I believe I wanted it every like other like that. Let's hear that in context very quickly. Context. 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 Fun fact, when you hear it, it involves small details. Sure, question mark? I don't... That's a little scary to think about. Yeah, I'm vibing with that. That's a really good, like, little, like, ear candy thing. And it happens, like, just infrequently enough where you gotta, like, pick it up. It's not in your face. Like, how often is it? Once every 8 measures? Yeah. It's not in your face, which is good. This is supposed to go in a building. I just realized I forgot to put in context of where this thing is supposed to go. Honestly, okay, it's not a bad track. It's not a bad track. It's not a bad track. But I need to make sure that I keep the context of the track in engulfed in the track itself. Otherwise, it's going to be separated. They're not going to connect well. But I think right now we've got a good thing going. We got a good thing going. I hope. I think. Yes? Maybe. I don't know. We're going to call it good, and we're going to go from there. We're going to delulu ourselves just for a tiny bit until it becomes reality. Right, guys? Delulu. All right, let's take a listen to this one more time in context. Okay. I can spell. When voicing my OC Widow, I make it sound like forced female voice. It's because she's trans femme, and I'm working on making her voice more feminine. Interesting. Okay. That's actually a fun fact. A forced female voice. I feel like I'm just terrible at doing female voices. The only, like... So I've only done a few female voices, for the shits and giggles, but also for, like... Because, I mean, I would never do, like, a female voice in, like, a professional setting. But, like, we've done the, what was her name? Magu. We've done Magu from, Star Trek Vagabond. Where Magu's like an anime voice. Talks like this. I've done that before. But the one that I actually do like doing is the Hazel voice. She talks a bit more gently like this. It's not really forced, but you can definitely hear a little bit of melody in her voice. I think Hazel's voice for Loftia is my favorite female voice I've done. Just because of how I'm not trying to force that female sound onto her. Like, yes, it is in a higher register, but it's also not being forced into, like, a really high place. So, A, it's comfortable for me to do without, like, straining the voice. B, it doesn't sound too far to left field. Why did I think of the emo time during the female voice? Would it be fun? Yeah, alright. Alright. That's not the Magu voice. The Magu voice is Anime Girl. Anime Girl, ooh, waifu? Ludo-chan? I need to play more Star Trek Vagabond. I kind of, like, took a pause on it because I wasn't, okay, so I'm gonna be completely real. When it comes to the story of Star Trek Vagabond, I thought the gameplay, cycle of, like, just carrying stuff from place to place, it's okay. It's not really, I wouldn't necessarily call it, like, the greatest gameplay. But it was fun. It worked. But the problem I think was that everything was just way too expensive, and there was way too. I felt like for me personally, there was just a little bit too much stress on me getting cargo from planet to planet. No, I just hear him say ooh. I've said some. Mago has made me say some worse stuff. What I said something like, I would be barefoot in the kitchen pregnant or something. Like I read that and then proceeded to repeat and then proceeded to understand what it said. And I think that's like at the beginning of like the 2025. I need to check. I think it's the best of 2025. Is that what it was? Let me check. I think that's how it started. I could be wrong. No, it's not. Is it best of 2024? Maybe. It might be best of 2024. And honestly, I have no idea. Yes, it is at the beginning of best of 2024. Hang on. We need to watch this. We need to watch the absolute insanity that I uttered out of my mouth that day. This is it, right? I just want to make sure. Yes. Yes, this is. Okay. So this is from Starship Vagabond.
Magu was a domestic goddess. Magu was staying in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant.
That was me realizing what the hell I just said. I think you can find the full clip of me saying it in one of the Star Trek videos. I forget what it was. Somewhere in 2024. That's what you'll have to find out. But that is in fact a thing that was uttered out of my mouth, and I clipped myself. It is now. Because I was saying it with the anime girl too, the anime girl voice too. That's the funny part. That's the greatest part of it. Okay. Let me hear from here once again. Yeah. I'm gonna pull a digital circus and say whatever I say in character voice is canon. Since me and my persons have the same voice. Means the gun will it has canonically Columbia. Wait, no. Or K Columbia? Wait, no. Where is it? Hang on. Is it this? It is this. Do I actually want this here? That was the question. I feel like this part's just missing something. It's missing something. It needs just a little bit more spice to it. But I honestly don't know what it is. And I don't want to be pulling my hair out over this. K. What it starts with K. Columbia. Wait, no shit. Yeah, that's about where we're at. Could have thought of anything, but I had to come up with Columbia. Okay. I will not lie. I think this is in a place where I don't want to touch it right now, because I feel like if I touch it, I'm going to make it worse. And I don't want to make it worse. I just want to keep it at the same level it's at, if not better. Because I can't get it better, it's going to stay where it is. Okay. In all honesty, I'm stressing about this, but I don't think I have the ability to touch it until the start of May. We've got like 4 days left of the month, and I've got something big that I've got to work on, aka Project Protocol. So I do want to work on that a bit. I want to, okay, so I say work on it a bit. I mean work on it on stream a bit. I'm going to be working on it after stream. I will not tell you guys how long, because I know people are going to get pissed at me. But it does need to get done, and I have been working on some behind-the-scenes stuff and some ambience for the thing. Actually, where is my ambience? Here it is.
Pick up the pace.
I do need. Hang on. I did actually. I need. That's it. This isn't it. What is it? Is it this? Nope. Okay, both of these are wrong. I have a track here that I need to toss in here. Where is it? 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 That's Black Suit Traversal. Well, we could use that somehow, but I'm looking for. Oh, please don't tell me I went to the sound effects folder. Oh, I'm actually gonna cry. Where is it? I didn't. Wow. Okay. Either I lost it, or it's not here and I didn't export it. Okay, well that's going to be a problem, because I'm going to need to re-record that then. B and S. Yeah, alright. That's unfortunate. I need combat music. Where's my combat music? Was it this one? Nope, that's... So, for anyone who's curious right now, we're about to take a listen to some music that I need to grab for this project. And this is temporary music. This is what we in the industry call temp music. It is meant to be a stand-in. It will not be representative of the final product. But we need something to stand in for this while we work on it. And it's something to share with the music with the music composers. Hey, this is what we're looking for this type of music for this specific scene. So, with that in mind, I'm pulling up a track right now from Marvel Spider-Man 2. Specifically, we're looking at stealth combat music because I feel like that would be the most representative of what could... Hang on. Did I just happen to save the project? I don't care. I don't care. Is this the music? Do I... Please tell me I don't need to re-record this. Nope. What? Why is the apparition here? What the hell? Why did it re-recover the apparition? I'm not... That's insane. That is insane right there. I just need stealth music. I did not need the apparition. Okay, we're just gonna record like 2 minutes of this music because I need it for temp music. My YouTube politely crashed again. Okay, it sounds like YouTube is just not liking you, cutie. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down a little bit because it's peaking my files. There we go. I just need like a inkling of music because it's going to be covering pretty much from right here where it says stealth into high alert. We need to actually, I need to find out where it starts combat. Because that's when stuff's going to actually start hitting the fan. There's an explosion sound somewhere. That's going to be the mark. Right here. Alright, so that's going to start combat. So we can see how much music we need now. About 45 seconds of stealth music. But we're going to see if we can... manage to get it a little bit longer. Right now, my main concern is that we just don't have the time to play with for this. No shite sped clock. Can you tell I woke up against my will and have been up ever since? How long have you been up, cutie? Also, how long did you sleep? Once again, this is just temp music. We're not actually going to be using this in the project. I just need a reference point. Just a little something. Little something. I'm gonna let it finish out the phrase and then we're gonna end it. Okay, there we go. That's the end of the phrase. Alright. Export audio. We're gonna call this SM2 dash stealth dash no aggro. What does that mean? It means that this music plays when there is no detection on you. There's a couple so in game development there's a couple phases of or I should say, yeah, I'd say in stealth games there's a couple phases when it comes to stealth going into combat. We've got stealth no suspicion, or I guess stealth 0 in this case, where it's just the player's able to walk around, they're able to take out enemies without the bots knowing. Then, let's say they kick over a bucket, or they kill an enemy that was in sight of another enemy. Then we move into stealth aggro, where the enemies are on high alert for the player. They're actively looking around trying to find you, and the music gets a little bit more tense. So we can hear more of that tense stuff. And then the next phase is enemy spot you, and we enter combat. So that's sort of the stages to stealth, aggression, and combat in game. We might take a look at that in an upcoming project that I'm working on, not like indie project where I put it together myself. We'll see. We will see. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna import this. Wherever did you go? It'd be called SM2, so you're down in the S. Stealth no aggro. Yep, that's it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna toss this onto the. Is this it? Yeah, temp music track. Whatever. Okay. Whoa! Do not move all that. Do not move all that. I just want you to move you. Okay, so I need to line it up. Let me line this up.
Show-offs.
Hey, we got places to be. Pick up the pace, you moose.
Moving as fast as we can.
So we can already hear sort of the context of this scene and how the music is fitting well.
Fuck it. Tim, stick to the plan.
Copy.
I do like how the music's fitting right now, actually. This fits pretty well. Which means that, as nice as temp music is, it is not staying. Let me make this very clear. Temp music is not meant to stay. And I say this because a lot of professionals in the industry, specifically when it comes to movies and film, producers and directors love to tell composers, hey, here's temp music, just pretty much write an exact copy of it. No, don't do that. Do not do that. I hate when I get briefs like that. That sucks, and it limits the creative potential of something like this. So we use it as a mood. It's like how you go onto Pinterest and you create a mood board. That's what temp music is, but for a scene. It's a mood board. You don't use it as like a puzzle piece that you then take out and then have to replace with a very similar piece.
Tim, stick to the plan.
Copy.
We got to give them reverb. Because I realize we don't have reverb on them. Oh, we don't have reverb at all. That's actually pretty bad. Okay. Bus. You go to Doc's reverb. Okay. Start right here. Go ahead and give me automation for this particular reverb. And we're just going to turn it up.
Tim, stick to the plan.
Copy.
How's that sound?
Tim, stick to the plan.
I'm going to raise it just a little bit higher.
Tim, stick to the plan.
Okay. As for Tim, where is Tim? Tim's up here. Tim's got cave reverb on. How do I find? I don't think too hard on it.
Copy.
Okay. Looking for you. Switch you out for Doc reverb because you need to come up.
Copy.
Do I want it that high? No, I don't.
Copy.
Got it. Okay. Next is where's the last one?
Got places to be. Pick up the pace, you mooks.
I'm actually gonna go and turn this guy's volume up because I originally took it out because in my eyes, here's how the scene starts off. It starts off with like a pan of like these docks, like these warehouses on like the docks area, like in like a seaport. And while that's still panning over, we hear this guy talking. And so he's like really far away from the camera.
Hey, we got places to be. Pick up the pace, you mooks.
We're moving as fast as we can. This stuff's heavy.
He's got Doc's reverb on him? Yeah, okay, he's got Doc's.
As fast as we can. This stuff's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy.
That guy's inside a truck, so it doesn't matter. He's a little different. Who are we looking for? Looking for you.
Fuck it.
Doc's
Tim,
reverb.
stick to the plan.
Okay, volume. Switch it out to level. Is that? Yeah, okay. That is what I'm looking for. Up to you, and we're gonna copy it over onto the efforts as well, because he has efforts in this scene. Oops, hang on.
Fuck it.
What do I right now? 17?
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's coming through nicely.
Fuck it. Tim, stick to the plan.
Copy.
Music is fitting pretty well. I need to fix that. Where is that?
You hear that?
Where the hell is that? There we go. Finally. Fucking finally found it. Okay. Do we need to take more low end out of that? I think we do. But I'm going to go ahead and make this like that. Okay. I'm actually going to turn this into a low shelf. I have to get a proper sound of that. For context, this sound and this sound in particular, these are all sounds that I got while I was roaming around an actual like freight dock. The Winian plushie is officially on the merch store. The Winian? I'm not sure what that's in reference to. Is this the show that you've been watching, Mello? What's it called? Is it Bridgerton? Is that the one you've been watching? Lotus Eaters Epic? Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, that's those are some sounds that I got by just walking downtown and just recording outside, just standing near like the docks and just first off, it was a windy night. That's on me. That is so on me. What a pause while I was scrolling while I doom scrolled Pinterest. Anyway, candy? Candy. Yes, candy. I'll make some wearable word candy. Yeah, go ahead and make some wearable word candy. That sounds fun. They look so fluffy, but I shall save my money. Good. I'm proud of you, Mel. Save your money. Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay,
Tim,
Dad.
stick to the plan.
Copy.
I have 98 tracks. Holy shit.
You hear that? Yeah.
And that's why I was gonna cut off. Okay. What are we looking at right now? Yeah, because we were looking for like the thud of like a bomb. I'm actually gonna go ahead and copy this very quickly because I did want to replace a thud over here when one of the guards gets taken out.
We're moving as fast as we can. This stuff's heavy.
Where was it?
Yeah.
Was it over here? No. Right here. Okay, I was sort of hoping that you would do both, but alright. There we go. There we go. That'll work. Perfect timing.
Plan.
Copy.
I'm gonna make a single saying trans rights my fave because I love my trans fellows. Sounds like a good plan. That's a good reminder. I gotta figure out what my plans are in June for Pride. Like
hear
any
that?
Pride festivals I'm going to. Any Pride parades.
Yeah.
This is a good reminder. Where is the efforts here? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. You need a new one. You need warehouse. Where are your levels? First, I'll go ahead and give me this. No, not cave. Shit, no, not all that. Cave reverb. Why are you at 0? Wait. Oh, no, hang on. Crap, I need warehouse. Is warehouse not... Oh, my God. I'm stupid. Wait, does he have any efforts? He doesn't have any efforts in warehouse. Or any efforts in docks. Now, it's... Okay, yeah, now he's in warehouse. We can go ahead and turn this up here. Yeah, that'll work. Very stupid question I thought of earlier to bother Bug with. Would you rather poop out a watermelon or eat at Arby's? Who starts a conversation like that? Buster, whatever happened to hello? You can't just say hello after asking that. Okay, now hang on. Hang on a sec. What the... What are we actually doing right now? Can I just say no to both? Like, can my disgust for Arby's be on the same level of not wanting to poop out a watermelon? Like, you have to choose one? See, I really don't want to choose one. I really don't want to choose one. But if I had to, I'd pick the fucking watermelon. Because at least the watermelon would be a one-time thing, and the Arby's would not be. Okay, you're pissing me off, Buster. I might be getting a Jack's Maid plush for my birthday, by the way. Oh, that's awesome, cutie. I do love the Jack's Maid. The Jack's Maid's kind of funny. I was predicting you would shoot. God damn it. Go away, Buster. Is my disdain for Arby's that vocal? Because it should be. Okay. What are we doing now? We got 2 thuds here. Okay, we got two more punches. I think we said that one guy's going down because one guy got his fingers blown off, and I don't think he's going to be willing to fight. And the other guy just got kicked twice, so I'm assuming he's going to be able to get back up and into the fight. So let's go based off of that expectation. Let's start shopping for efforts.
Tim, stick to the plan.
Go and give me that one. I don't think we're using that one yet, are we? Are we actually? Are we actually using that one? No, we're using this one. Yeah. I'm just looking for like a one hit. That sounds like more like he's like pulling himself up on top of something versus like throwing a punch. So, I'm gonna need to like tear this one in half, which I don't mind doing, but it's kind of sloppy to do that. Okay. Next episode. I'm trying to do all my homework right now before I leave tomorrow. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's gonna be a long drive tomorrow. Next episode, I need to like give out a Oh, you're flying? Okay, so it'll be a little bit easier. I need to give like the voice actors like stuff that I need. So like 1 hit, 2 hit combo, 3 hit combo. Because I'm getting a lot of the same stuff. Like I think I have a lot of like good like excerpts for like when they're like moving around, but not when they're fighting. Because like these are very good like stealth. Like if they're like trying to move around and like trying to like zip across somewhere without being seen. But I need more combat. Because I think I've only got like this last segment here, which is just like 20 seconds worth. Compared to like the 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes of stuff right here. So I need a little bit more from these voice actors. And I'll let them know. Okay, where are those hits land? Right there? Okay. Yeah, like that. And I believe we got 3 in total. Yeah, who's getting beat up right now? You. Okay, so I need your voiceovers. Hang on. I like that one. That one can go up to the main one.
Shit.
I'll take that, and I'll take the shit. Actually, I don't mind the shit being before all the punches. I think that could probably work. It's like he gets knocked over. Oh shit. Hang on, let's quickly. Yeah, okay. Where are... Hang on, I need my warehouse on this. I'm not looking at the screen, it just sounds like Yowie. Yeah, no. I can see why. I could definitely see why. Yeah, this is gonna need some reverb on it. Let's go ahead and take it up to -20. Wait, where did that come from? Oh, hang on. That's in the wrong place, isn't it? I wish it was a little more clear. I might try and take off that that reverb just for that. So it comes through a little bit clearer. Nope, still not coming through. Does it need to be extended? I'm confused. I heard shit earlier. Okay. It's still there, it's just really hard to hear. Okay. This comes over here. This also comes over here. Like that. You see the whole choreograph segment? And I'll need like a third body thud or something, assuming that's how he goes down. But where are those punches again? Because I'm not necessarily agreeing with him. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this back, and I'm also gonna extend this back that way. I want more punches on this guy. I don't want one of those like really big cinematic punches. Not for this at least. Is this the same punch twice in a row? It is. It's in fact the same punch twice in a row. Which is where the polyphonic comes into play. Not matching alternatives, just elastic. Go ahead and lower the punch by... Actually, go ahead and bring it up by 4 semitones. I want to hear how that sounds. And then we'll go ahead and we'll speed it up as well. Go ahead and take me to 80%, maybe? Let's try that. Not the biggest fan. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll lower the pitch of this one by 3 semitones. And let's say 14 cents. Whoa, hang on. Never mind. Take that back. I didn't realize that it wouldn't let both. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's lower it by 5 cents, actually. Just because I want to hear the difference. And we'll go ahead and increase it by 109, we'll say. No, that's just not working. I gotta find a different one. Nope, not that one. I'm actually not mad about him. Let's go ahead and let's do a miss into a hit. Let's try that instead. Okay, that sounds a lot better, and we can go ahead and bring this up. So let's do like -2 or something, so it's not like too similar. So it's like he does a duck, and then he like swings again with his other arm. So it's like a foomp, and then like a hit. I'm really trying to choreograph this in my head, how I would see a fight like this going. Yeah. That's what we'll go with for now. Out of curiosity, what are the lines after this? I do not know. We're taking a what now? I don't even know what that was in response to. Yeah, we'll roll with that for now. Cause how long is this page right now? Page from 408 to around 428. Okay, so we're at like 20 seconds in. And I need to remember where we are on the page. Give me a second. Where is my... I don't have it pulled up. Great. Where is my downloads? I'm looking for... Nope, not that. Not that. Not that. This one. Yes. Page 8, page 8, page 8, page 8, page 8. No, I don't care about any updates, Adobe. Just let me see the goddamn thing. Okay, so what that means, this is pretty much like the first like quarter of the page. Which is good. Because I've been looking for opportunities to expand out like the runtime basically and get a little bit more underneath the belt. So that's good. That's really good. Next up, we have some more goons approaching, drawn by the noise, constant sounds of a smackdown, basically. Only see the two original goons down and protagonist standing there confidently. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'll worry about the music later. Okay, after that, we're going to need constant running. I'm going to go and put a marker down right here just so I know. 32. I have 32. Holy crap. I didn't actually realize I had 32. Okay. Footsteps, footsteps, footsteps. I know I have a running one. Running dirt? Is that what this is? There's another one I had earlier. This one?
Ah, crap! Tim! I got this!
Okay. Yeah, we'll take this. Toss them all right here. Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll... okay, go ahead and give me another one here. Duplicate. Forget the active playlist. Forget the alternative playlist. Just give me this. Thank you. And as we're going to offset it, we're going to go ahead and polyphonic this one. We're going to offset them so that they sound a little bit different, but we're going to see if we can manage to get this going in a good direction here. Elastic properties, go ahead and do, let's say 103. Pitch it down. -2 semitones. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and throw on Little Altar Boy. We're going to format and shift this down. We're going to turn the drive up. I'm sorry, wait, hang on. Is this? Oh my god. Turn that off. I'm actually going to go ahead and... do I want it to stay like that? No. I think I actually do want to go ahead and mess with the elastic properties again. Go ahead and make it a bit slower. Let's try 108. That's 2 lined up. And I'm going to go ahead and find another footsteps, because I know I have them somewhere. I think it's this one? Metal grate? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll put the metal grate footsteps on here. That one. Bring them over. Can we make this an alternative by chance? An alternative step? Well, let's find out. Good too. Whoa! No, that's way too. Hang on. Let's try -5. See, that's still way too much. If I did plus 2 cents, is that gonna work? Plus 4 cents. We're really getting to the nitty gritty here. Okay, let's try 10. Is that gonna make a slight difference? Is this even? I don't even know if this is working. Let's try -30. There is a slight difference. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This one we'll go ahead and we'll make 104 as well. So it's gonna be a little bit longer. And the end goal here is to fade them into each other. I'm gonna scrap this whole idea. Scrumdiddly Yummy Yum, I finished the Trans Rice one. Nice. Congrats. What else do we got? Fuss's Metal Grate Collection. Leather running, cloth. Wait, oh no, that's leather rubbing. Never mind. Like, leather rubbing against itself. Motorcycle, running on dirt. What are you dragging feet on dirt? Actually, hang on. I think I have like a dress shoe collection, which might actually work for this. Let's take a look. Sound effects. What am I looking for? Footsteps. Footstep compilation. What have we got? No, that's the one that turned into a running compilation. I'm not liking the quality of these, in all honesty. Why is that one painted to the left? Yeah, I'm not liking those, in all honesty. I got gesture collection. What's this one? I'm gonna try that one, actually. That one doesn't sound bad. Kind of make one of them say, what the fuck on it. Go for it. That's kind of funny. Okay, gesture collection. Let's toss that in here and let's see what we can make out of this. I'm gonna go ahead and move this up to the others just so I have it on hand. Move you in all the way over here. We'll go ahead and do this as well. So we've got this moving in a little bit. Okay, yeah. That'll work. That'll work. I'll do a little bit of this. Okay. Because then it sounds kind of interesting and offset from each other, and it sounds like there's maybe more people here than originally intended. And then what we got to add on is, where's my tool belt, Russell? Is that you? No, you're a thud. Tool belt, Russell, where are you? There you are. Found you. Go ahead and give me that. Thank you. What do you sound like again? I'm going to have this on repeat or on loop because I think that this could actually be a really good, like, they're juggling guns around. Speaking of, I think we have gun collection somewhere too. What have we got? What have we got? Gun foley collection. Okay. Not a whole lot interesting there. What have we got here? This is like gun picking up. Bro has a suspiciously large number of gun sound effects. So? What's it to you? I collect sound effects. What else we got? We got collection 3. Which I think is more of like messing with like a rifle. Yeah, it's more like messing with a rifle. Okay, what else we got? We got pistol stock sounds. Yeah, okay. I think that's like from a public library somewhere. I might not use it. I might use it, might not use it. I don't really know yet. What have we got? What are we looking for again? Okay, hang on. What's the context of the next scene again? Okay, so more goons are approaching. They're drawn by the noise. They see 2 down and the protagonist standing over them. Okay, so for the time being, let's just say that this works. Let's just say that this is hunky-dory and that this is, everything's fine with this. What are we going to do now? First off, I'm going to go ahead and overlay these. Go ahead and transition them in. Okay. Yeah, we will roll with that. Okay. Next up, we've got a line that we've got to find. There we go. All right. Lines. Lines. I believe that's you.
Copy.
Nope, that's not it.
Copy. 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 Hey. Hey.
When did they swap over? Is it here? I think it's
Hey.
here. Okay. Okay, we got that done. Now, where did you go? Hang on. Don't move. Don't move, please. I'm just trying to... Okay. Add a little gap here of like just a couple seconds of recognition so we are able to like sort of take in the scene. Okay. So right here is where that line needs to go. I'm going to name this current marker so I know. Oh, welcome on, Bug. How's it going? That's a very loud alert. I need to turn that down. But also, it's kind of fun. Now I'm in 2 instances of your stream. Heck yeah. Welcome on in. Well, welcome back, Buster. I want you. Ban yourself. Ban yourself right now, Bug. How was stream? Were you playing Soul Crafters the entire time, or were you able to do something else? Current marker. I'll make this bright red. Actually, well, do I want to make it bright red? Yeah, I want to make it bright red. No, finished Far Cry. Heck yeah. How'd you enjoy Far Cry? Okay, what are we looking for? We're looking for the haze. Hang on. That's actually not what I want to do. I want to do this. Followed by this. Followed by this. Is there something here? No, there isn't. Okay, we got a few to work with. It was good. Far Cry, more like Fart Cry. Alright, Buster. Clearly not a man of culture.
Hey.
So when are you going to start Far Cry 4?
Hey. Hey. Hey.
I like this one. We'll go with this one. Okay, so they all get here. Look around.
Hey.
He does a little hey. Who's next? It's Greaser 3. Where the 3 is an odd number, so it's gonna be here. Thank you. I need you.
Hell, it's the frickin' bird! Hell, it's the frickin' bird! Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
Thank you.
Yeah! It's curtains for you, Batman!
Okay, yeah, we'll roll with that for now. Bruce tweaking over a bird? Yeah. he kind of is. I like Far Cry 4. I have it on Xbox. Yeah, Far Cry 4 is pretty good. Far Cry 5 is also fantastic. I think those are the two that I enjoy the most. I've played them before. I don't think I have them right now. I would need to repurchase them, but 4 and 5 are my personal favorites. Okay, which one is the... Let's take a listen very quickly in context.
Hell, it's the frickin'...
Okay, hang on. These need to move a little bit. Because there needs to be a little bit of room in between when they hear him, or / when they see him, and then when they actually, like, speak.
Hey.
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
Okay, there's that one.
Hey.
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
Versus...
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
I think 1's out of the question. It's between 2 and 3 right now. I'm leaning more towards 2. Okay. I like both of these for different reasons. I like the ramp up in Take 3.
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
Versus in 2, it's just sort of...
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
Okay, so 3 goes up versus 2, we start there and we stay there. So I'm kind of leaning more towards 3. Let's go and let's keep 3. And for this, I got to figure out what to do with the reverb right now because it's a little loud. I'm going to go ahead and lower it for this guy's line.
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
I'm actually going to go and lower his line in general.
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
I'll bring this back up for me, actually.
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
Slightly down.
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
Yeah, that'll work for now. For now, at least. What's next? The line Smoke 'em. Okay, and that's by Goon number 2, which means we gotta go up here. Whoa, way too far. Way too far.
Hey.
Hell, it's the frickin' bird!
Okay, we're over here now. We need the lines that says Smoke 'em. Those are efforts, that's why. Wait, why are efforts on top? Efforts should not be on top. Lines should be on top. Hang on, my bad.
Yeah. Smoke 'em!
There we go. Alright, you guys can go. We need you.
Smoke 'em! Smoke 'em! Smoke 'em! Ah!
Okay, perfect. Just 3 takes. That's all that's all that counts. If I hear Hell's a freaking bird one more time, I swear to God, I'll make the first shit on him. Okay, see, this is a very interesting look into the work that I do behind the scenes. I will sit and I will listen to the same audio takes for a decent while to make sure that they fit in the context, to make sure that I've got the right effect chain on it, to make sure I've got the right takes. So you guys are hearing this for like what, 5 minutes? I'm speeding through this. Usually I will sit for a lot longer, and I probably will be sitting on this for a lot longer because I'm not actually going through the effect chain right now. I'm just trying to get everything in place. Once that's done, then that's on me to do in the background. I'm not going to do that on stream with you guys. But for now, I'm sort of like showing the behind the scenes process of what it takes to make a pilot. What it takes to, this reminds me of when I need to find the best swoosh noise for transitions. Or like my several Vine booms. Exactly. It's like that, but on a larger scale and with a lot more going on. How many tracks have we got in this? Sheesh, we got 95 tracks. Actually, I think it was more last I checked. It might have been close to... Oh, no, yeah, no, it was 95. Okay. 95 tracks in this so far. All with their own takes, especially when we're in the VO section right here. They all have their own takes. They all have their own individual stuff set up. It's a lot. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. I didn't want to get rid of this, though. All right. What are we doing again? We're up here. Okay.
Smoke 'em! Smoke 'em!
This needs more to it.
Smoke 'em! Smoke 'em!
Okay. I did not cut these right. Because I need that S sound, and that's just not...
Smoke 'em! Smoke 'em!
Okay, the problem with this is the takes are too similar, so I might go with take one. Take one sounds the best.
Smoke 'em! Smoke 'em! Smoke 'em!
Yeah, take one's the best. You guys might be wondering how I'm picking these lines, like especially when they're this close. How am I differentiating them? How am I like picking which one is the best? Usually it is a subtle inflection in them and trying to figure out the context of it. Sometimes what'll end up happening is I will get lost in like the blurriness of like takes that are this similar to each other, that I will just pick one at random and then put it in context, listen to it a couple times, and then go from there. Or I won't pick one at all. I will leave that alone and then come back to it with a fresh pair of ears in, let's say, like an hour or two. Keep in mind, this is already hours of work. We are only 4.5 minutes in. There are 90 tracks that I have to keep tabs on, make sure that everything is functioning as intended. Oof. You know what? Actually, this makes me think of something. Actually, is it better if I go on Twitter? Maybe if I go on Twitter. Give me a second. I'm looking up something. Looking at Pro Tools. Okay, well, let's try to look up Avid Pro Tools. There we go. Okay, I'm looking up to see if they have any of their posts for like music, or not music, sound design for movies, because I know they have it on Instagram. No, you really gonna make me do this? Nope, that's a redesign. I'm looking for like an official, like, because I know I can find like, I don't know, like the Wicked for Good project file, like at a glance. No, you're just not gonna show me? Okay, I guess it's on Instagram only. Do they follow me? I think Avid Pro Tools actually follows me on my music account. I'm trying to see, where is it? Immersion, yeah, track pinning, yeah. Project Hail Mary. I just want a... I died. Hello, Father. Hi, Mela. How's it going? We're looking up something to get a point across as to like how big these project files can get. Is this just Reels or is this also posts? I hope this is... Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is Reels. Actually, no, hang on. No, I'm seeing pictures here. Have they not posted? That's so weird. I'm just trying to prove a point. Nope, okay, I guess they just buried it under stuff. Maybe I'm just not able to see it. I don't know. I am one shitty... Again, I died. I am one shitty person. Oh, Mellow. I'm gonna send you a little DM after stream when I have more time to focus on the conversation at hand. Don't worry, don't worry. Can I still not find it? Really? I guess this is a good example. So Avid Pro Tools posted this. This is a movie called Dare Tiger on Amazon Prime. Look at the track count on this particular movie, or I'm not sure what this is, but it's a lot. It is like 20 times more than what I have. And it keeps going. It just keeps fucking going. So I'm starting to feel a little bit generous with how my project file looks right now. Is it unorganized? Maybe a little. Is it this bad? Like, in terms of how much stuff is in it? No. I am safe on that front. Holy crap. I'm breathing. Trust. You guys better be taking care of yourselves. Holy crap. I don't need any of you going AWOL on me. That's not allowed. That's definitely not allowed. Okay. So, yeah. All I have to say, I'm starting to feel... I feel very thankful that this project file is only is about 100 right now. The one that we just saw is probably upwards of 500 tracks. Oof. Sorry, I'm looking at something right now.
Smoke 'em!
Okay, so we already chose that. What's next? What's our next line here? It's a smirk, and then you can try by this guy. Okay, where? How many more lines?
Hey. You can try. 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 You can try.
Okay. This we need. That's the only one of this that we have. So I'll go ahead and I'll keep that.
Smoke 'em!
Move that right here.
Frickin' bird! Smoke 'em!
I'm gonna go ahead and move that in actually.
Bird! Smoke 'em! Bird! Smoke 'em!
There's not a whole lot of reverb on you. You don't have you don't have warehouse reverb on you. Hang on. There we go. Alright, and then let's go ahead and let's get all these takes in here. What have we got?
You can try. You can try. You can try.
Ah, that one's not gonna make it in. That sounds a little too similar to the past two.
You can try.
I'm also not liking that one because the transition doesn't sound good. Going all the way from this all the way to...
You can try.
It's probably not going to work well, but I'll keep it anyways, just in case. I might ask for this one to get redone. I might have to ask for like a last-minute retake.
You can try.
What's up, Mello?
You can try.
It is something? Sure, what's up? You're a good friend? I try to be. I feel like I always prioritize making sure that my friends are okay. Because I want the best for them regardless. And that goes for anyone that I have called a friend in the past. I think the only instance where I would not like... No, actually I take that back. If I've called someone in the past a friend or called them a friend in the present, I just want the best for them. I want to make sure that they are cared for and that they are safe. And I will do anything in my power to make sure that that is how they are. And that goes for all my friends. Oh, that's a cute emote.
You can try. You can try. You can try. You can try. You can try.
See, the problem is, like, I think this fits the best with this, but I feel like we're very limited by this this smirk going in. Because in reality, I would like that third take. That third take sounds good for jumping right into action.
You can try.
Or even like
You can try.
even the fourth take, but we can't because it doesn't match with the thing that with the smirk that comes before. It's like maybe if you did a you could try, but like if I had that as an alternative, I probably would have gone with it. But we've only got one, and it's like a really deep one. So it's like doing the you could try. Like it's not gonna work. It's not gonna flow very well. We're jumping all the way from down here to up here. We need to stick somewhere in the range, which is why I think like 1 and 2 are going to be our best options. Remind me what 5 is again?
You can try.
Yeah, I'm not vibing with that one too much.
You can try. You can try.
I'm gonna go with this one. I think this one's probably the best one in my opinion. All right, let me hear the context. Let's go ahead and let's raise this up.
You can try.
Bring this out just a little bit more.
You can try.
I'm also gonna go ahead and bring these both back a little bit since I think they're slightly overlapping the lines before.
Smoke 'em!
You can try.
And that's when we jump right into full-on combat. So a smoke bomb gets thrown down. Goons are coughing. It's hard to see. One of them jumps in the shadows. Welcome on in, Exo. How's it going? How are you doing, Exo? Yeah, Goon 3 jumps out of shadow, turning his back to the protagonist. He gets hit over the head as he turns around. And as he gets hit, he fires his gun and hits someone else. Oh, hey Kiki, how's it going? EB, you should get some sleep, Exo. It is getting late. I will not lie. Hi, Kiki. Fancy seeing you here. Are you guys in call together? Hang on. Indeed you are. We're looking at Airbnb stuff for Universal. Oh, sick. Okay. Okay, question is, how much longer will you go for? In all honesty, it is 11 p.m. I probably should be ending. Are you asking, do you need me for anything in particular? Oh, ads are starting soon. I'm just gonna snooze them because I think we're about to end soon. In all honesty, I've just sort of been working here. I haven't. Need to see if you like the place we picked up. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll end here then. So I can go figure that out. Plus, I need to do a lot of this work off camera. I think people are starting to get really irritable watching me do this stuff. From going through so many takes. But before we do that, let's go ahead and let's just go through what we have already for this combat segment, so everyone can like take a listen to what we've been working on. And then yeah, we'll end. So let's go ahead and start here with where does the music start? Hang on. Okay, starts right here. All right, let's take a listen. My candy broke and I'm mad now. Ah, cutie.
Hey, we got places to be. Pick up the pace, you mooks.
We're moving as fast as we can. This stuff's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
I need to turn up those footsteps.
Fuck it.
It's going all the way up to like 15 decibels.
Tim, stick to the plan.
Copy.
Because these are fine.
You hear that?
Yeah.
This is so cool. I love what I do. Just going to get rid of that. You don't need that.
freaking bird!
I love the
Smoke
timing on
'em!
that.
You can try.
And then boom, right into combat. Okay, that's actually a really good place to end. Yeah, I think this offers like a lot, and this is like a pretty good example of like what I do on the day to day. This is a project that really has been like eating up a lot of my time for the past, I want to say, 2.5 months. Since actually, last 2 months. I've been working on it since the beginning of March, because that's when I got all the voiceovers. But yeah, this is so cool. Thank you, Mel. I agree. This is also really cool. I'm glad that I'm able to do what I do. Today in PE class, we had to pick teams, and no one picked me for their own team. Half smart, half leaving me to say, "Wow, okay, right. Wow, okay, wow, all right then." To be fair, that's the same. I was never picked for any teams for sports. Don't worry, we're in the same boat. Bye, BPG, sleep deprived clock. Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, based on the workload that I have, we will not be doing a Wednesday stream. As much as I would love to do a Wednesday stream, we might move it back to Friday, because I've still got to finish up the High Rollers Club on Soul Crafters, and I believe Friday is the last day of the month. So we might be doing a power stream as we get through that, and then Thursday we'll be doing a stream. We'll be doing our last raid train with Loftia, which is very fun. I love meeting the Loftia community. So, yeah, that's the current state of everything. I'm super excited. Don't die. I won't. I've got unfinished business, and I've got shit to do. Oh, I like the song. Growth is Normal is one of my favorites. I think it's top 10 for me. Do we have any friends that are live that we can raid? I don't think we do, but let me go ahead and check. No, unfortunately not. Man, I wish we had friends that are live that we can raid, but unfortunately no one's live right now. Anyway, I'll see you guys again on Thursday for the Loftia raid train, and then hopefully I'll see you on Friday for Soul Crafters. Thank you all so much for tuning in, but unfortunately, I got you out, so I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.